G to the E to the O to the O to the G to the E to the O to the O to the G to the E to the O. Yo, let's stop. Now they're in minor. I took a chip from China. I'm not from you.
Welcome to Vincy Everything, where everything is about Vincy. I'm your host, Lady Keyz, and on today's episode of VE Music, we're interviewing one of the most talented, unknown, upcoming dancehall and soca artists from St. Vincent, Giovanni Collins. But we all know him as 784 Lyricist, aka G to the E to the O. Welcome, Gio. How are you today?
Thanks. I'm fine. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm good. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What school did you attend?
Okay. Well, as you say, I'm Giovanni Collins, better known as G.E.O. I'm from St. Vincent, but specifically from the village of Greggs. I attended St. Joseph Convent, Maracua, which is a Catholic school in the Mesopotamia Valley.
Okay. So what are the main reasons why you got into music then?
I wouldn't say there's a main reason for me getting into music, because I started singing from I was 7 years old, like singing other people's songs. I started writing music when I was 12, and then from there I just kept going and going. But I have been delaying certain things, and now I'm on the full going. I'm fully going, so I'm just trying to make it to the top as with all my good songs, put my best foot forward. So I wouldn't say nothing makes me want to get into music. Music is me. I am music.
Okay. So can you name me one of your most favorite dancehall and soca artists?
Well, that one is that's a challenge, because I do not have one favorite soca or dancehall artist. Gio himself is made up of many different artists.
Okay.
that inspires me. So in dancehall, if we going from old school to new school, it will be from Ninja Man, Buntikila Beanie Man, and we will come to Vibes Cartel, Chronicler, Massacre, one of the most upcoming artists right now in dancehall, Skilly Bang, Lyrical. So there's a wide variety in dancehall, which for soca my margin is not very large. It's
Okay.
just from my era, it's just Skinny Fabulous, Problem Child, Wetty Beats, and when it comes to raga, I'll say Scorpion and Bomani.
Okay. You've named a few. That's good. Thank you for that. So what is the name of the latest song that you've recorded?
The latest song that I have recorded goes by the name of Fork on the Table.
Okay.
It's like it's a soca song. I haven't recorded any dancehall lately, so yeah, that's it.
Is there a specific meaning behind that song and that name?
Yes, there's a specific meaning. Well, the concept is you go into a restaurant and there's no fork on your table. I'm talking about the utensil itself, but
Okay.
that's the meaning. But I know what people are gonna think. I mean something different. So, but that's just music. That's just music.
Okay. So what is your favorite song to perform, or the best song that you've ever written, in your opinion?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite song to perform. I have written. I can choose between the best song. What I have to perform. All my songs, I try to make them as good as I can,
Okay.
and I recite them. I go over them, so I wouldn't give any song the upper hand over the next.
Okay. Okay. So can you name me one producer that you've worked with in the past, and one producer you would like to work with now or in the future?
Well, I have worked with Mr. Producer. We're talking about technical engineers, that does the recordings and mix and mastering. So I'll say Lester,
Okay.
He's a very good producer. I have worked with Mason. Right now, me and Mason have a new song about to hit. So who I'm looking forward to working with in the future, most likely will be Wetty Beats.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully we can get that arranged then.
Oh yeah, that's no problem.
Okay. Okay. So how would you describe your style of music?
Um, my style of music, I will say unique,
Okay.
because my style of music is unique because I build a foundation of many inspiration, like what the same artists I listed earlier in the interview.
Okay.
They inspired me to use my melody and to be more lyrical, to be more versatile about my music. And I cannot do mediocre music, so I will say my music is unique.
Okay. So in regards to when you're doing your songs, do you use personal experiences or from what you're seeing going on around you to guide you in writing your songs?
Well, both. I will say both.
Okay.
Some of them are personal experiences, especially when it comes to my soca music.
Okay.
But what goes on around me some of the time most inspires my dancehall music.
Okay. So what do you prefer? What do you prefer when it comes to music? Do you prefer recording in a studio, writing your songs, or actually performing it for your fans on stage?
I do not prefer none over none, because I'm writing my music is where it started, and recording it is where it has to go so the fans can love it. So I would say all of them, I enjoy doing all of them without any doubts.
Okay. Well, I guess they go hand in hand, don't they? Um,
Yes, they do.
Happy days. Okay. So, if you could give your younger self any advice, looking at what you see going on now with social media and with producers and recording deals and stuff like that, what advice would you give to your younger self from the information you've gained now?
That's a very interesting. What with my knowledge now and what I have throughout the music industry, I will give my younger self the motivational speech of just not giving up.
Okay.
Just keep forward, into your goal, and just keep pushing, no matter what obstacles I face.
Okay. So, if you had that opportunity now to collaborate with any dancehall artist right now, who would that be and why?
Um, so let's go straight to the east side. Yes, let's go to the east side. Skillibeng Article, because of the sorry, because of the way the figures of speech, and they just structure their song like, other people will get it and some people won't. But for me, I will say Skillibeng Article from East Side Records.
Okay, so well, I'm gonna ask you the flip side of that one. If you had to collaborate with an artist from back then, who would that be and why? An old school dancehall artist, who would that be?
That's this one is kind of difficult. I will say Ninja Man.
Okay,
Yeah, Ninja Man is had the biggest effect on me when it comes to the way he freestyles, the way he has the crowd, just his ego. Just, so I will say Ninja Man.
okay, okay. Can you name me two other artists other than Gio that we should be looking out for, either upcoming or established?
Well, towards dancehall, towards soca and dancehall.
Yeah, yeah. You can give me both.
Okay, for dancehall, I would say look out for Celeb
Okay,
and Zla. That's dancehall. And also look out for guys like this. Those guys have it hot coming. Yeah. For Soca, I will say look out for Keyline, aka Movements. We will say look out for Lilo D, Chronicle. Look out for Chronicle. He has very good impact right now. Chronicle.
Okay.
And there are many more that I may not know, but I just want everybody to just be themselves and do their best.
Okay. That's good. So, looking at yourself or your time doing music, can you give me one thing that you would have done differently or you would do right now to improve your chances in the musical industry?
Okay, well, throughout my years in music, for one, my, my writing skills, I think they can be more elevated.
Okay.
So that will be one change. Um, I think personally, I think I need to work on my surroundings and some of the people I work with.
Okay.
So this way, I have to like put myself in the way. I want to be the best, or if I want to be one of the best. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm
Okay.
not settling for nothing.
Okay. So, what do you think? Do you think programs like voice training programs and as you said, writing programs would be something good? Would artists benefit from that in St. Vincent?
Yeah, there's a lot of artists in St. Vincent that needs that kind of help in
Mm.
terms of myself. I have a very good voice, but my voice needs training. You know, I still think I might need some more writing skills in
Okay.
terms of I would say vocabulary and versatility. We as Vincentian artists, we need to have upliftment. We need to get more encouragement for our music.
Okay. So, what do you think about the dancehall music? Do you think dancehall and dancehall artists in St. Vincent are being appreciated?
Well, that one is a definite no. I will say no because I mean, dancehall have been in St. Vincent before me, and it will be here after me because there are guys I know way older than me that did dancehall, was doing dancehall, and still will do dancehall, right? But it's not really appreciated because I don't know if it's not because it's part of our culture. But look at Trinidad, for example.
Hmm.
Trinidad is a soca and calypso place, right? But they made an impact in dancehall. They did make a big impact in dancehall. We're talking about the Z Tech. We're talking about Malandros and the Sticks. And now they have a group coming, ABG. Yeah, I think that is it. So I say St. Vincent should stop being bandwagonists because we have the talent. We just need to put the talent where the talent needs to go. So we should stop. So now I see they're trying to fight to try bring this dancehall thing up to date, but which it should have been done long before me and long before other people are coming. If you understand what I'm saying, because the cultures are spreading, they are mixing. So
Yes.
why not give St. Vincent a shot at dancehall?
Well, you do see it a lot, don't you? Even after Carnival, because the only time you actually hear soca music, because St. Vincent's is predominantly soca, is during the Carnival season. But as soon as that's finished,
Exactly.
what's the music that they push the most? They push the Jamaican dancehall. But yet we've got our own dancehall artists, and they're not pushing the talent. They're not pushing that music. So you
Yeah.
are right. A change need to be made. Hopefully a movement will hopefully be in place soon that can hopefully um, change the mindset of the individuals in St. Vincent.
Yes, that's true. That's totally true.
So, can you name me one of two things that can be done to improve the dancehall platform in St. Vincent? Well, you
Well,
just mentioned a few, but is there anything else you think that um, maybe the government or the artists themselves, or even producers, need to implement in order to improve the dancehall platform?
Yeah, I think, like they should host talent shows, give like at least 50 to 100 dancehall artists a chance, and you can pick either top 10 or top 5 or even top 3, just give them like a record label, so probably they can get 3 songs a piece inside of the prize they won, like a contract with a dealer. You can introduce them to a dancehall artist and the outside dancehall artist, for them
Okay.
to do a collab. And this way we can not only uplift ourselves, we can uplift the country, so that soca music will not be the only thing we hear in terms of throughout the year. As soon as carnival is finished, we should be able to say, okay, Lyrical is gonna drop a dancehall, Gio is gonna drop a dancehall, and they are very talented dancehall artists inside St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A lot, a lot of dancehall artists. I mean, everybody wouldn't make it all at once, but at least it will give them and give us hope. So we can keep going and keep trying. That way, we may look to uplift ourselves, you know, and we will produce different ways of doing what we do. So if we are writing, let us say we just start writing like 2 years ago,
Okay.
and like, you implemented that you should have helpers to help us know how to write and vocal training. So those who didn't make that talent show for say could go to those same things and then come back and have a chance. That way it keep rotating.
Yes.
So we stay on top and we get a chance to be proven.
Okay. Um, I agree with your ideas because I know when I was in St. Vincent, that's how I got the opportunity to start once upon a time trying to sing and dancing. It came out from the talent shows that used to be held in St. Vincent. And it started when I was in Form 2. And it gave us somewhere to actually go. It gave us an avenue to express ourselves. And to try different avenue in the musical industry or dancing or singing and stuff like that. That avenue was there, and I know when I got to it even led to me and a few of my friends in school creating our own little group called ICP. And then we started then conducting our own little shows. When we went to college, we had a competition between technical and community college, singing and dancing competitions. But I know after I left college, that then became no more. So there that platform or that avenue for so the same how that they normally do junior soca monarch and junior calypso monarch, they can do the same for dancehall, and it would be easy to incorporate it. That after, as you mentioned, after the soca period is then completed, they then roll straight into the dancehall segment. So they then
Yes.
have that
And
competition. Uh-huh.
I'm I'm talking about the junior and the soca monarch competition. I represented and I participated in that consecutively,
Okay.
because I remember starting at the age of 10. That was my first time. I did a song called More Fire in
Mm-hmm.
Victoria Park. I placed second. That was my first time. I was in grade 5. I remember that very well. I was better known as Super D.
Okay.
So, and I continued right up until Farm 4, and then when I reached Farm 5, I kind of dropped back on the music. Then I became a chef, so I was studying music for quite a while, like at least 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, but what you placing second in that competition, did they ever say to you that, oh, since you placed second, at least the top three, you can have the opportunity to then sing with a tent during during the big Calypso Monarch? Did they give you that
I never,
opportunity?
no, I never got that opportunity. Only the first place, I think, got that opportunity.
For that opportunity. And these are the little things because you're not motivating second and third place. So you're basically telling everybody if you don't come first, that's it. But at the end of the
Yeah,
day, every year you are still there competing. So I think a bit more incentive need to be provided for our young artists, and we need to start young. We need to start in schools because that's the only way. Um, we will create that platform, and then we can build on it as the years progress on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I know you mentioned about the movement in Trinidad. Um, do you have any other thoughts about it? Bear in mind, Grenada has also got a little movement going on, and Grenada is not as known as St. Vincent, especially when it comes to soca. So, what do you think about the Grenada movement or the Grins movement at the moment, compared knowing that after the biggest, baddest soca in the Caribbean is Trinidad and then St. Vincent, nobody really knows about Grenada. So, what are your thoughts on the Grins movement at the moment?
Well, that's a very good point too. The Greens movement, as I say, Saint Vincent. I don't understand why we choose to follow and why we cannot lead. That's why I say we are known to be bandwagonists, right? So when we see something jumping or riding, we want to ride with it. When we could have created it before, Grenada, to me, Grenada is following Trini movement, and I like it.
Okay.
Because everybody now is getting on a different scale while we are stuck on the same level. So Grenada is actually doing something good right now because Jab Jab ain't working at the moment. There's no carnival, there's no going outside. Dancehall music is the only music that people listen to right now around the world, like regularly.
So, what's next for Gio then? Do you have any upcoming projects or any upcoming events that you want to let the fans know about?
Upcoming event, no, I'm actually looking forward to. We have a few songs that are just there. Looking for the panel. So hopefully the pandemic, just give us a break, just moves away so that we can open up and we can start doing our thing not only as an artist but as a country. Um, People should actually be looking for music from me very soon. After I'm supposed to do a sign with a money with a different management.
Okay.
So hopefully when I do that sign, they will hear from Gio pretty soon.
Okay. And hopefully we'll be hearing from you again, because when you do release that song, hopefully I can interview you again.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping for that.
Okay. So do you have a social media presence? Where can your fans find you on social media?
Okay. Well, right now, I will say my Instagram. It's not really a big, my Instagram is not really as big as the artist because I just started using it like late last year. So I have like 300 and odd followers.
Okay.
So, but 784 Lyricist Gio, you can find me on Instagram. Libra King Gio, you can find me on Facebook. And for YouTube, just put Gio's Entertainment. And yeah, and you'll find multiple freestyles there for me.
So name me one place that you would suggest tourists to visit when they come to St. Vincent and the Grenadines then.
One place, St. Vincent has many beautiful sites. I want to say one place. Me as a tour guide or giving a tourist advice, I will tell them to visit wherever they feel or wherever they please in St. Vincent and Grenadines. As you can see behind me, look, nice vegetation, and this is in my porch, you know. So basically, just has great quality.
So there you have it, guys. We'll come to the end of our video. Thank you, Gio, for popping in and speaking with us. But before you go, drop us a little something.
So, you ever see a gun with spit out crack teeth? Is there? Put a boy flat in the street? Is there? Room them ready if go sweep? Is there? East side gun them a beast. Never see a gun with spit out crack teeth. Put a boy flat in the street. Room them ready if go sweep. East side gun them a beast. Watch this come in a fight. Kabaddi body. Black fatty trigger squeeze. So me I go slap it in anybody. Spray with a couple of Uzi bun like another UV cartoon. This is no dead. This is no movie. But it's better lose it. A supplement for boost it. Watch this crack stick on in a toolkit. You fool. A chop gun and you have fire toothpick. You say you bad, me say you better prove it. Never see a gun with spit out crack teeth. Is there?
I'll be sure something now. Tougher, I'll show you those new thing in another building, yeah? I'll show them how we don't do things in the building. Let me show you why some boy in a bad road. When I see lyricists touch about, you know. You want to hear something now? Alright then. Watch this there, we don't know about badness. See your bad for your girl, little boy need practice. We them know about slackness. When the girl beat you and a friend them a watch this. We them know about madness. Make a government boy them can't even stop this. We them know about slackness. Them a comedian, some actors and actress. We them know about bandit. Yeah, it's a wet scene so the groove very spotless. Tell them man a magnet. Entangle your girl, the we force of the strongest. The we force of the strongest.